And a pitch. Fought off foul.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And the 0-1. And he swings through that one, making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. They get the out on Marte. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Chisholm makes the grab. 2 down. Man aboard, and here is Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Darnell Sweeney. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve.
That's the ball.
And he works in a changeup. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And that skips into dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Squeezes it. And let's take a look at the lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger.
And it falls. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. And now the DH. Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't work.
Oh, the throw is wild. Second and third, one away here in the second game of the series. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the wild pitch will play to run.
Just a brutal turn of events for the defense. They get the big strikeout with the runner on third, but not only are they unable to complete the out at first.
And that one gets away at the plate. He's in there. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And the 1-0. Off the catcher and rolls away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. The pitch. That one out to right. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-zip.
Well, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. He runs for him here, and they move ahead. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the start of the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, and that one is out of here. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's Manny Machado now. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Chisholm makes the grab, 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 7th in today's lineup. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He nails one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-2.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jose Siri in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 1 out, base is empty. The 1-2 stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Got it by him for the K. Bottom of the inning. Chad Wallach now. Peralta back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting up. The right field.
Will Myers now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. So 2 balls and no strikes. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish calling the balls and strikes. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gets to it, on to first. Oh, he throws it away. Back to the top of the lineup, Darnell Sweeney getting ready to hit. That's to third. Fair ball. Myers around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. 1 away, runners at first and third. Lucius Fox now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
1-2.
And now a single might score 2.
Boog, we're seeing some shakiness from the defense here in this inning. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Second and third here. 1 away. Got it. And there's 2 down.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball and a 2-strike.
And Framber Valdez into the game. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. Myers, the runner at third. Sweeney on at second with 2 down. Out to short. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. And he can't come up with it. In comes the run from third. It's 5-2. Now it's the DH. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And the runners will move up. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Bottom half of inning number 2. 2 on, 2 outs. And a curve misses outside.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
And a 1-2. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. The line to kick the pitch. That one ripped. It's a bomb. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. In the air out to center. Chisholm moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And now it's Juan Soto.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Now this is in the air down the line. Myers sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And Devers hits that one. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Trace Thompson. And he deals. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Guerrero takes it himself, one up, one down. Here's Evan White. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses.
No, that's out.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Two outs. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So back here in Detroit, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's in there. And that's strike 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Throws to first, and Guerrero is set down. Here's Manny Machado.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
In the air, out towards left center. Chisholm calls it in, and there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. And here is Yainer Diaz. First pitch misses. In the air, right side. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth, and here comes Will Myers. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Bounce to the left side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Comerica Park. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's Jose Siri. The pitch. And a foul ball. Siri, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Hernandez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Slings it across, and that quickly 2 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. They get the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 2.
Ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Up and in. Now 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Next one just misses. Ball 3. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2. Next is the designated hitter. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The pitch. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Drops into the glove. That is the end. Back here in Detroit. Down the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Fly ball to right. Moving under it. And there's one down. Juan Soto now. First pitch just misses.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And there's the strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. And there are 2 down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Sneaks through, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. To third, tag, got him. A long throw, and that's the 3rd out.
It's always a big risk when you try to take third with 2 outs, but that outfielder had perfect technique, and the throw was on the money. It takes a perfect one to get him. Great job to win the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Trace Thompson. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Swing and a foul straight back. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And the batter now, Chad Wallach. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
And a strike in there.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Next offering upstairs. Thompson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Myers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. So, and we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the shortstop, Manny Machado. Here comes a pitch. And that one hammered. And it one-ups the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a...
Michael Peterson on the pitch here. He's making his second appearance of the season. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Siri up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jack Random appears to be getting loose. Number 9. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His first homer of the year. It's 5-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. And now here is Teoscar Hernandez. And a good eye there.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Peterson, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
There's a swing and a miss. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 3. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the right-hander deals. Out there to center. Chisholm drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 5 apiece. Back at Comerica Park. Now the third baseman, Darnell Sweeney. Valdez back to work. That one the other way, and foul ball. 0-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And a quick out, number 1. Lucius Fox will hit next. Outside low, and that's ball 1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off. So now 1 and 2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. In there at the knees for a strike. On the ground to third. Now the throw to first on the run. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Vance Worley on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
The 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. That clips the corner. Swung on, belted. Chisholm ranging back. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Out towards right center field. He's under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Number 30 up and loosening in the pen. Cooper getting cranked up as well. Man at second. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 the count.
Righty delivers. That one is absolutely belted. Myers on the move, racing back. And caught on the warning track. The relay to second. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of inning. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, number 40. The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0. Kicks and deals. And fouled off. And a pitch. That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one in the air right field, and that'll get down for a hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And now 2-1. Curveball drops in there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And here it comes. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
White stands in here, takes ball 1 low. To third, sneaks through, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just...
The other way, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. One runs in. In there. He's safe. Up by 2. It's 7-5.
Such great concentration.
Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Wallach at second with 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Myers started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Right-hander kick steals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 7-5. Back here in Detroit, and the batter now, Manny Machado. The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Myers makes the grab. 1 away. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Gary Sanchez looking to start something with 1 gone. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss there. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you can tell he wasn't expecting it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. And that'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Berg. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6.